Welcome to DVCom Technology. In this lab, I am going to show it to you how to configure DrayTek 2862 LAC router. Let's go and understand the topology before I configure the router. Objective of this lab is how to configure tag-based VLAN. So if you see here, in my DrayTek router, I have 4 LAN interfaces. Right? By default, these 4 interfaces belongs to the LAN zone. At the moment, I connect my PC to port number 1. And by default for LAN zone, the subnet is configured and DHCP is enabled. The subnet is 192.168.1.0/24 and the DHCP is enabled for this subnet. So the moment when I connect my PC to port number 1, I got the IP address from same subnet. Let's go and check that. What's the IP address I got it. Open the command prompt and type ipconfig. If you see here, I got this IP address from my DrayTek router and the default IP for my DrayTek router is 1.1. So I got the IP address as 192.168.1.10 and default IP address for my DrayTek router is 192.168.1.1. Now what I'm going to do now for port number 4, which is P4, I'm going to tag multiple VLANs. So let's say this is my port number 4 and I'm going to tag multiple VLANs. So those VLANs 15, 20 and 25 and I want to connect it to my layer 2 switch. Inside my layer 2 switch I am going to connect port number 8. Clear? And here what I am trying to do, as you know that by default there is a subnet which is already configured there in my DrayTek router. So the LAN 1 subnet, we can use it for 192.168.1.0. LAN 2, we can use it for 2.0. LAN 3, there is 3.0 like that. Right guys? So now what I'm going to do now, the LAN 2 subnet, I'm going to tag to this. LAN 3 subnet, I'm going to tag to this. LAN 4 subnet, I'm going to tag to this. For LAN 3 subnet, LAN 2 subnet, I'm going to change from 2 to 15.0, 20.0 and 25.0. These are the things I'm going to do it in my lab. Okay. So first of all, what I did at my layer 2 switch, I already configured the VLANs and I shifted a couple of the ports as per my topology. Port number 1 and 2 are belongs to VLAN number 15. Port number 3 and 4 are belongs to VLAN number 20. Port number 5 and 6 are belongs to VLAN number 25. And port number 8 I configured as a tagged port. We can call it as a trunk in Cisco terminology. In other terminology, you can call it as a tag. So I have tagged all these VLANs. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to access my DrayTek router and I'm going to configure these steps first. Let's go and see how I'm going to do this. Okay, let's go and access my DrayTek router, open my browser, there you go, and enter the username and password. So the default username is admin and default password is admin. It's my brand new DrayTek router, it doesn't have any configuration so far. So if you want to check the reachability and all, as I mentioned previously, just go and type here ipconfig, then after that type ping 192.168.1.1 like that. Now what I'm going to do now, say there is a warning because it's asking to change me the default password. Right now I don't want to do that. Say yes to auto recovery. There is no problem for that. Now let's go to my LAN zone. Then after that you can go to your general setup. Try to understand here. So LAN 2, what I'm trying to do, I'm going to change this subnet as 15. LAN 3 I'm going to change it as 20. LAN 4 I'm going to change it as 25. Right? So first of all, what I want to do, I need to assign these subnets to my port number 4. How to do that? Go to VLAN, enable it. Then by default I don't want to disturb this. By default port number 1, I'm going to say it belongs to LAN 1. And port number 4, it should belongs to VLAN number 1. So I'm going to select LAN 2. Again, port number 4, I'm going to assign LAN 3. Guys, don't get confused. And again, I want to assign port number 4 into LAN 4. Hope you guys are clear what I am trying to show it here. Okay, this is for LAN 2 subnet. I am going to change it as a 15. LAN 3 I am going to change it as a 20, and LAN 4 subnet I am going to change it as a 25. Now what is my next step? I want to enable the VLAN tag for the same interface. So make it here 15, make it here 20, make it here 25. There you go. Then after that, go down, then click OK. In case if you get a warning, what about P2 and P3, just select it. P2 and P3, keep it in the same VLAN, same subnet. Don't get confused, guys. Then after that, click OK. Now everything will be fine. Now after that, say OK. Now you see here 2, 3, 4. You are able to see that, right? So wait for a few seconds. If you want to do, just ping it. Just a minute. I just want to ping that. Ping -t 192.168.1.1. Wait for a few seconds. As you know that whenever you do the changes in DrayTek router, it's going for reboot, which means it's going to refresh the interface. That's very good feature, guys. Now you just click reload, then log in with username and password, admin and admin. Okay. Now the next step is that, so for what we did, we just went there and we have assigned these VLANs. Now let's go to the general setup. Now you need to change these subnets as per your requirement. So as I told you that LAN 2 we are going to change it as a 192.168.15.1, then change the 15.10 and keep it 15.1. Then DNS I want to put 4.2.2 8.8.8. Then click OK. Say OK, say OK. It's going to reboot now, as you know this. Then after that, once it's come back, you can access the DrayTek router and change it to 20 and 25. Because I'm going to finish the configuration at the DrayTek side. Then after that, I'm going to connect to the WAN interface. So now you can able to see that it's come back now. Say refresh, then log into your DrayTek router, then go back to the LAN zone and click on the general setup and change the LAN 3 interface. So, oh sorry, 20.1, and here I am going to give 20.10. Here I am going to give 20.1. There you go. Then after that, say OK, click OK, say OK now. Now what I am going to do, I am going to the another interface. Once my router will come back, I am going to change another subnet. Wait for a few seconds. There you go, almost. There you go. Say refresh and login now. Admin, admin. Now let's back to my LAN. Click on general setup and change it to LAN 4. So this time I'm going to give 25 and I want to change 25. I want to change 25 and let's give for 2.2 and 8.8.8. Then click OK, say OK, say OK. It's going to reboot now. So wait for a few seconds. It's going to come back. So open the command prompt. So it's rebooting now. There you go. Now just refresh it and log in now. Admin, sorry, and admin. Then after that, click login, click OK. Now so far it's very much clear. We have configured all the interfaces and we tagged all the VLANs as well. Clear? Now what I'm going to do now, let's go and connect port number 4 into VLAN number 8. Let's see here what is the status at the moment. As I mentioned, show VLAN brief. I have shifted two interfaces, red, green and brown. 1 and 2 is belongs to VLAN number 15. 3 and 4 is belongs to VLAN number 20. 5 and 6 is belongs to VLAN number 25. And port number 8 I configured as a trunk. Show run interface gigabit Ethernet 0/8. See that? Now let's go and connect it first. So I'm going to take a cable and connect from port number 4 to port number 8 and see the status of your interface. It's coming up. See that? Boom. There you go. Port number 8 is comes up and you can check show interface trunk. There you go. Save the configuration. Now what I'm going to do now, I want to terminate the WAN. Let's go to the WAN general setup and I want to configure WAN 2. So go to internet access, click on details page, select specify IP address, which is 195. It's the same as before, guys. There is no change in this. /27 and gateway also same, and DNS I want to keep it as the same. Then click OK. Then say OK. Wait for a few seconds. Your router is going to reboot. After that, I'm going to connect it back. There you go. Just wait for few seconds. It's come back. Log in now. Say admin and say admin. Now what I'm going to do, see here so far I connected port number 1 and port number 4 and I'm going to connect to the internet as well. Now just wait for a few seconds. There you go. Say dashboard again. Now your WAN interface is connected. Now hopefully I am going to get the internet as well. If you want to verify that, just check your routing table. How to check that? Just go to the diagnostics. Then after that click on the routing table, go down and see that. See? And if you want to verify internet is there or not, type ping 4.2.2. I can able to see the internet. Then after that ping www.google.com. There you go. Now what I am trying to do, guys, I just want to show it to you. At the moment I connected to port number 1, which is this. I got the IP. You know that the default IP is this. So what I am trying to show it to you here, try to understand this. So this is my switch, port number 8, which is connected to my DrayTek router, right? And here for port number 4 we connected, we tagged how many VLANs? 3 VLANs, which is VLAN number 15, 20 and 25, right? Then here port number 1 and port number 2 we configured for VLAN number 15. Port number 3 and port number 4 we configured for VLAN number 20. Port number 5 and port number 6 we configured for VLAN number 25. So in case if I connect any PC here in this VLAN, I am going to get the IP address from VLAN number 15, which is already tagged. See that? My traffic all the way, what it will do, it will go from this tag to my DrayTek router. This is my DrayTek router. I configured everything there, the DHCP, DNS and everything, so that I can able to receive it and same time I can able to get the internet as well. Let's go and verify it whether I can able to do it or not. So now I'm going to disconnect my PC. So I'm going to take one more window for verification, guys. So right click, command prompt, ping 4.2.2. At the moment I am getting internet because I connected to port number 1. Now remove from port number 1. See there, you lose the internet connection. See, I lose the internet connection. I don't have internet connection now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to connect to port number 1 here. So the moment when you connected to port number 1, it belongs to VLAN number 15. So see here, I am getting internet and I need to verify the IP address. That's very important. There you go. I get the IP address from VLAN number 15. I can able to access internet. Now I'll remove it. Hope you guys are clear. 1 and 2 is belongs to VLAN number 15. 3 and 4 is belongs to VLAN number 20. So let's remove here and connect it to, now again I lose the connectivity. See there. See? Now I am going to connect it to port number 3. 3 and 4 belongs to VLAN number 20. Just wait now. See how quick is this one, guys. The DrayTek is so awesome. How quick is. Now I'm going to do here IP config. Then see here I got the IP address from VLAN number 20. Now what I'm going to do now, let's remove this and see there I lose the connectivity. Now you remember that 5 and 6 are connected to VLAN number 25. Let's go and connect it. There you go. I got the internet again, and this time I'm going to get the IP address from 25. See how it is. What a beautiful, guys. So this is how you can able to configure your DrayTek router. Now my concern is that how about inter-VLAN communications? Check it. 192.168.15.1 there is no communication between them. So to verify that, you just go through my previous videos and check it. For more videos and training, please send us an email info@datawise.com. And moreover, I forgot to show it to you guys. There is one more thing. What is that? Let's go and log in 192.168.25.1 and log in with admin, and the password is admin. And I forgot to show it to you the DHCP table, right? Let's go here, which is Diagnostics, then go down, click on DHCP table. See there. And one more thing, I just want to show it to you the NAT table. See what are the translations are going on. You can able to see it. See, right now this is the PC which is connected, and whatever connections are established from there, you can able to see it. What is the source port, what is the destination port. If you want more details, you can able to see it. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos. Thank you for watching. For more video trainings, please send us an email info@datawise.com. Thank you for watching.